Great light and love of living Father. When one comes, what is it? It is what it is. Hold on, my friends. Also ruler, also ruler, thou redeemer, thou redeemer, God with us, God with us, and what we in you, Father. God with us, God with us, in you, Father. Myself, but right place, but it, the empty that comes with the empty that they take off their mind, they real within. Uh, when they take off their mockery, they will repent. There is no one to cut, no one to cut, no one to cut. Because you will not be mocked. For you to be mocked, the one that's thinking, the other one that's mocking them will have to think, think, think for them, think in their place. So therefore, you cannot be mocked. I know it's the way it's made, the way it's made, 'cause that's the way it comes, and that's the way it goes. Well, one sit is written. One would sit, stand, or lay, or so many ways of saying you here. Um, it is written. Through one comprehension or one assumption of comprehension to assume that they copied another that appears as if they taught them. It appears as if one was taught by another. In a sense, it's blaming another for learning the knowledge of good and evil. One come prepackaged. If I can say it that way, we found out you was prepackaged by God, right? So, and is tapped into to assume they comprehend questions, answers, comments, statements, um, or just talking, like just saying sounds or making noise that sound like you talking, like what I do a lot, right? It sound like I be talking. Hmm. But one come prepackaged and start assuming of they feel they're being taught something through what they feel they comprehend. One had to comprehend to be taught anything to feel they was taught. You have to think you comprehend being taught to feel that someone taught you something. So you are the question and the answer. Because I am the question, I am the answer. Because you just talking, and I'm putting meaning to your talking, which is 1 plus 1 is 2. I put meaning to 1 plus 1 is 2, and I'm just talking. You put meaning to 1 plus 1 equals 2. Just like someone taught you something, like if you was taught, you put meaning to being taught. Taut could also be tight though, like you pull a string taut, you pull a string tight. And it's also to art, to author, to audit, to art, to art to do. It's that, which is dat, THAT, which is dat, DAT, or dot, which is DOT, or dot, which is THOT, whom is Dart. And then we wrote you down, or we wrote down or scribbled things. I say we because I'm out here in your outer space. Um, I'm in outer space to you. I mean, I'm not talking for you, but I'm in the outer space of your senses, and all are in the outer space of your senses, or within your senses, in the outer space, in the space of the outer of you. So we gave you, or y'all shared with me. I say we shared with you. We shared with one another scribes or scribbles on a wall or paper or anywhere, and we said this right here, this is thought. They call it Egyptian gods or something. And we pointed to this scribble or this describing drawings, paintings, and we pointed to it and we told you this right here is thought. I said it again just in case you didn't get it, or you might get it later. So, so when one is thoughting or thinking, one is thinking itself. This is what the was called soul sharing or gathering or taking, borrowing, um, or giving in marriage. Because one has given their thought to others when one is the only one that comprehends. So you blame or you be lame. It's amazing, right? The ones that blame is be lame too, right? The accuser is a blamer, which is a be lamer. So when I be lame, I'm blamed. Like blame me. Blame me. Don't take on your no, take on it. But I know they're gonna do the opposite, right? They're gonna take on it because I'm telling them don't take on it. Don't take on your shadowy areas of your life. Um, don't shine light on it because I'm be lame. I'm I'm blamed. So when you blame me, it helps your shadowy areas not exist to you, I guess, I assume. But due to I feel you're going to do the opposite. You that's this for. You that got sense, got good sense. It's not for you. It's for like, I can't say they ain't got good sense either though, right? They got it too. Oh, you that can sense that it's not you. It's for you too, right? So you can see it in your life if you see it. Um, I take the blame. I learned. Let me see. I heard people talking, and I copied it. And then I came to people that I love, like friends and concubines and stuff, and then I started sharing with them what I got, what I borrowed or thought to use from another. Everything I'm saying right now, everything. I thought to use these titles, words, sounds from others that I gathered and put meaning to it and shared it with you that I love, which is I'm be lame or I'm blank. So blame me. And when you blame me, you be lame me. Like you that's blaming, you be laming. I know it's hard to see though. The accuser be lame or blame. Like you could say Egypt. You could say the word Egypt with the letter E instead of Egypt. So you could say it's other words too. There's other words where you could just say the letter at the beginning and pronounce the rest of it together, like Egypt or easy or east. Apron start with an A. Apron. So you can pronounce words be lane, like with the letter at the beginning, just the letter, and then the rest you can man you can it's all spelling. Be lane, blame, Egypt, Egypt, Jennifer, J Jennifer. It still sounds like Jennifer, and it's kind of off a little bit, I guess, right? J Jennifer, Jennifer, Bobby, Bobby, Car, CR, Rat, R at. But I know, people. It seems everyone's trying to keep getting A's. I can't say what you're doing. I feel you're doing. I assume you are doing what you get an A for. An apron is a prawn. It's not the same thing, right? Though, right? But you know, it's not a prawn or it's not apron. It's a prawn, and people want to keep getting A's, what I call it, and not seeing that you can pronounce these words like how you already pronouncing them, huh? Yeah, it ain't even hiding from you. And you'll see a story on top of a story. Like Egypt got eggy putter, patty, eggy patty. But it's Egypt to most, and Egypt, it could be that, and eggy patty, eggy patata. If I was trying to keep getting A's, I probably wouldn't get what Wayne was saying either, though. Because I'm trying to get A's, and it's Egypt. He's talking about eggy patata. Sound like some kind of dish or something, like some dish with eggs in it. Yeah, you feel it is. It's a dish with eggs in it. It is eggy patata. You're not getting it wrong. Apron. When you see an apron, you see an apron, and you probably can look up on the app Play Store for an app called Apron, and you'll see it. It'll be an app called Apron because it is Apron. It when you see how the world talk with you, Egypt. It talks Egyptian. So y'all call it English, like nigglish, whatever y'all. Everyone nigglish, everyone niggerland or England, everyone niggerish or niggerish. But I know you get an A for saying English, get an F for saying niggerish, even though it still say niggerish. It's like that ain't the way you pronounce it. That's why you don't see the story on top of the story. It's hard to see it because niggerish we speak. E niggleish. Speaking E niggleish. Yep, E niggleish. Telling you. You see a whole nother thing, don't you? Instead of subtle English, it's called English, instead of some subtle um, just some word to call something and you say eat niggleish, you see a whole nother story on top of that. You see a whole nother meaning, a whole nother story. Everyone niggleish, because E is for everyone in some places. And everyone niggleish. And at the end of that rope, at the beginning of the rope, you got English or E niggleish. And at the end of that rope, you got everyone ignorant. Because it is E niggleish. Well, you need a professional ABC user to explain this to you, because I'm some man in Nazareth. Anything good come out of the hood. Anything good come out of Nazareth, right? So I'm some entity you feel, or person you feel, um, human being you may feel, um, wherever he is or from. But why you ain't famous, man? For one, I don't want to be famous. Oh yeah, you don't want to be famous? Nope. I don't want to be a man of renown. You feel me? Where you have a lot of men chasing you to admire your outfit or something. Like a lot of men chasing you. I mean, fanning you, right? Right? Like, oh my goodness. A lot of men being fans of you, and they chasing you around, talking about you got a cute. I mean, you got a hot style, whatever. But Wayne, you don't want to feel that other brothers that see you dressing with a hot style is cute to them. Yeah, because I told myself that if I like that outfit on her, she cute. You feel what I'm saying? I don't get the difference. I don't get the difference in liking your outfit, bro. I mean, I'm just saying it, trying to explain something. And the difference from liking hers, bro. I'm saying it like it's clear. Like it's okay to like hers in some places, and it's okay to like his too, right? So I'm saying it like that on purpose, right? So you can see that I don't want to be renowned, bro. I don't want to be famous with other men chasing me around, looking for me to share their ideas of my hot outfit, bro. I don't hear, bro. Go on, I don't hear. So I guess since I set out not to be famous, then I'm not being famous. I don't want another man chasing me. Even sisters, they got a man too, which is their mind. I don't want other people trying to climb on top of me or under me in the mind space of our minds, which is our man. All of us, man, woman, and well, woman and child is man. So I don't need no man and woman chasing me around talking about my outfit hot or cute. I don't want to be cute for her either. Oh yeah, yeah, cause she got a mind. She got a man. I don't have pets. I don't have servants. I have friends. That's not my pet. That's my friend. I don't want that stuff that most people seem to think it's okay to have where you fanning. I mean, I done been there though. I tried to hang out over there, thinking I like stuff. When I wake up, like when, yeah, you thought you would like it being a fan, huh? I thought I would. I really did. So now that I see it, it's mine on top of mine, another mine under another mine, which is man on top of a man. And people sit here looking at body parts or body organs to determine um, what's a man and a woman. I feel that's what they do. But I think you got a mind, you got a man. Sister and brother. Sister, you shouldn't be trying to put your mind on top of mine. I shouldn't either. Like putting on a garment, putting they say garment, which is garmental. But people we educated and we go look for clothes made of cotton or something, polyester, something like that. Because it's cotton in the spirit and it's polyester in the spirit. But I mean, I know people don't look over there; they just look in the flesh. So I try to make a distinction um, between it, because it's a living door and it's a door that ain't got no life in it. So man on top of man wearing another woman's garments, or a woman, the flesh wearing the mind, and the mind wearing the flesh. You don't even have to be in the city. You don't. Oh, great light. You don't even have to be in the city. You can just be in the woods by yourself. You don't want to put your mind on top of your flesh or your flesh on top of your mind, because the earth is flesh and the sky is mine. So to me, God's saying, well, mine will always be over woman, which is flesh. But you don't belong in a section of subjects that don't distinguish literal truth to you. Like you assume that organs is is the determination of what one is. Wayne, that sounds kind of like some fruitcake stuff. I kind of get what you're saying, but before we start writing words and letters, we had I don't know how to say it to you because it's not in English, but I'm gonna try to say it in English. We have a mind, and then we have something called a body or flesh, and our flesh cover over our mind. We all knew this, or our mind cover over our flesh. One and all in one. You all ready? You all ready? You all ready? So I guess we decided that we're gonna look at organs and say, well, this is this, and and this is mine, and then we're gonna say this is flesh. Oh yeah, yeah. We're gonna turn the man into a sock, and we're gonna turn the sister, I mean, or flesh, to a sock. Everyone got a sock. Everyone has a sock. And we're going to turn this sock to this way, and this sock inside out, this sock right side in. And you got a mind, bro. That's your man. I tell you, study the language you talk, you'll see that man is mine. You really would, but the world talking to you the way it is, though, you assume that man is organs. Like you assume that flesh, that woman It's organs, right? And the world to me talking to you like a man, a man bring home the money, the bread, like the bread of Christ. The the mind brings the bread, which is money, moon sunny, money brings the bread, which is bread, right, of life. And the flesh cook, which is the body, which is you, the helpmate. Your helpmate is your flesh. You will come from under your mama and father and become one flesh. And your flesh is your flesh of your flesh and your bone of your bone. And it will be called woman because it came from your mind. But I know y'all look down on yourself and you don't want to see that my mind is the mind that's thinking. Yep, everything we explain to you on a low novice level or advanced master level, it's your mind that think or you do comprehend it. Period. Period. So you probably can't see the power of your mind that your flesh, like you could look down at your you call it your body or your flesh. You could look down at it and see it come from your mind right now. You can look down at your chest and your legs and see it stemming from your mind right now. You can feel it. You can see it. But I know it's lame talk. You know, it's not the scientists don't talk like that, Wayne. And yeah, because you're in the world and they do talk like this. You assume they don't talk like that. You assume that evil lives matter ain't got nothing to do with black people. So you gonna see people with brown skin in your head. When people say black people, you're gonna see light skinned people, red bone people. You're gonna see dark skin, brown pecan, red pecan, all kind of browns and golds. And you feel that you thinking of black people. Black mean evil. So the world talking to you about better living and assistance for black people in your face. So you feel like no, they talking about skin color, like because the man was at a restaurant and they was discriminating against him being black, evil, and they it was not right that the evil, I mean the black man was being discriminated against because he was brown. He had the color of brown skin. Hmm. And you feel that this evil, I mean this black man that's being discriminated against by a pure man, I mean, a white person, um, is that is messed up that that's happening to that evil man. I mean, that black man. Yeah, that's not right. That it should be this, it should be that, whatever the word talking to you in regular English. It really is. It's talking to you in regular English, and when you read it in regular English, you're gonna see a story on top of a story because you assume you figured because you got fig leaves on, and you figure that nice things is something you like for yourself. You figure that, but nice means stupid. So you got a bunch of stupid things, and you're wondering what's going on in your life. Why I didn't keep those nice things? I thought they was nice, like the nice person you met, and you was like, I thought they was nice to me at the beginning, and they were so nice at first, and then they became like ignorant. Like, yeah, they became nice. They was already nice. It was already nice things. That's why you ain't got none. You that don't have none. That's why you don't have nice things. I mean, they turned into stupid things, didn't it? Cheap fabric, cheap materials, person that appears to be nice. Uh-huh. You know what I'm saying. And then, you find out the cheap materials was stupid and the cheap plastic was stupid. And you find out that the things that you did with these nice people was stupid things because you asked for nice things. And you assume that you asking for stuff for black people. Um, something called skin color, and you assume that that money is paper, and even though they told you money was gold and silver, they told you, mostly all of you, almost all of you, they told you. And it's like you playing house, right? Like you playing house, and you assume that you're using money to do something called pay bills. You assume you're doing that. Money is gold and silver. So when you paid your bills, and you and I ask you, did you pay your bill? You say yeah, and they say, well, what you pay it with? You say money, and they say they'll they'll say to you, thank you, right? Because you might not see that money is gold and silver, and that you ain't never gave them no money. You, I mean, you did, but you didn't give them no paper money. You didn't. You gave them dollars, but you assume that you gave them. You did. You did give them money. It's just not what you thinking you give them. It's gold and silver, which is above your head, in your mind, which is in the gold mine and the silver mine. Some people ain't never seen no gold and silver mine before a day in their life. So so when you're going through the refiner's fire 7 times, but God take you through it, and you come out as pure gold, and you ain't never been to no refinery, like you really don't know the process of smelting gold or none of that. So how would you know what God talking about, or the scripture is talking about when you're going through the fire 7 times, refining you? Because it's in your face. Some people don't know what a mustard seed tree is on earth, made of fiber and flesh, but in spirit, everyone can find a mustard seed tree. Literally, trying to show them how to read it. They reading it from a flesh point of view, and a lot of things they can't find, like Noah's Ark. I can't prove that the animals was there, like with the dung that they left, and the hay they didn't eat, and you feel me? I'm saying, the hoof marks in the wood, and I can't find it. Like, so I wouldn't know where to go because it's in your face. An arc could be like electricity. An arc could be made of electricity. Yeah, 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 yeah. I know that, but it could be Noah's ark made of electricity, or an arc could be an arch, like the sky that arches over you. You feel what I'm saying? It has to be something everyone can witness, y'all. It really do. Dude. They made your life boring. That's why you want to look to outer space for things. And your life boring to you, and you can't see the ark. You can't see what is called a covenant, the ark of the covenant. You can't see the dove that God sent, or the Holy Spirit called a living dove. That in the spirit is real, but it's like you can't see it because your life been made boring to you. The the olive tree, or the holy living tree, or the olive tree. It's like some people don't know what olives is, y'all. So what is it talking about? Olives on earth. I'm talking about grown from a tree. You can eat them with your teeth, and you can buy them from something called a grocery store or a market. And I ain't talking about them olives. I'm talking about the living olive. Where those was when they got life in them too. But I'm talking about the olive that live all the days of your life, with the pimento in the middle. It's in your face, like a bundt cake, like a bundt cake pan. like an abundance or a bunt cake pan. You can see the a bunt cake pan, the literal living oven, or L oven, Love or VIN, L oven, LOVEN, love it. You can see the L oven or loving in the bunt cake pan that lives. So when I think when Jesus talking, people look down, people in the spirit look up, people in the flesh look down. They look down the fleshly things when I'm talking, and they don't look to the things high above in the spirit, because we call it the sky, right? Where do you see THE SKY? I mean, you probably see that in the clouds, though, right? Or even in the sun. But it's also DOG in the clouds. It's also CAT in the clouds too. Um, so why we don't call it the cat? So it can't just be because THE SKY is in the clouds, or even DESGUISE, the skies, or even in the skies. So you say it in a parable because it ain't no way to say it. So you see the bundt cake pan that lives in the L oven where everything cooked to perfection. They call it ripe fruit. Like the fruit is ripe, it's cooked to perfection by the Son that God made, or the Son of God. Now, I know most people don't want to see the light above their head is the one that's called Jesus. Jesus is light, truth, and way. And he the same today, and he the same forever. And he the same yesterday. How you see my eyes? What your eyes use to see? My eyes. What else your eyes use to see? What, light? Yeah, that's Jesus. Say what? Bruh, I'm telling you, man, we found a way to say to you, Jesus, the Son of God in English, right? Yeah. And what was spoken was already said. It's called you hear. Like, we're going to tell one day come and tell you, you here on earth. This is what we're going to come and tell you one day. I mean, if you think you comprehend it, because at first it's like, like, like we saying you on earth, but it don't have no meaning. It don't have no meaning. It's just like you feel like mumble or something, just sounds we make. And then one day you started to think you comprehend, and you started to want things, and you start being taught how to ask for stuff, and you think you comprehend what you asking for. So when you start thinking you comprehend, you will outline, and you'll be able to hear us say, "You came to earth." You'll be able to think you comprehend it. It's going on right now. What's going on right now? If you think you comprehend me, we came to tell you one day you was on earth. You was already, um, we're gonna one day call it existence. We're gonna one day tell you your life, your life. We're gonna one day tell you your life. Like we telling you right there, your life. You are life, or your life. You are life. We're gonna one day come and tell you stuff, and you gonna think you comprehend us one day. When you are comprehension, or you are the one that feels they found comprehension to comprehend us or not. Me, I found comprehension. to feel that I comprehend you. And you know, I'm saying you want to go back to when you was a child and start with that blank slate again and realize that everyone is Babylon in Babylon. And if you can point it out, be lame, right? You can blame me, Wayne. Well, the good shepherd, he gonna shepherd his flock, right? And you come to me and say, Wayne, you babbling. Well, that's why I'm babbling. So hopefully you can realize you think you comprehend me babbling. You go back to when you was a child, you just hear noise, like these birds chirping. I don't know if y'all can hear it. I don't know if they can hear them birds chirping, right? So what they saying, I don't know. Well, when I start thinking I comprehend it, I can hear what they saying, or think I do. When you come, what is it? We're gonna one day tell you it's this, it's that, and you're gonna outline in your mind what we telling you, and you're gonna feel that I'm a human, or I'm on Earth, or I'm a different color person, or you know, I'm saying, who told you you was naked, right? Who told you you was stupid, and who told you you was a black man, or who told you these things? They did. Who was they? They did. They told me. My mom, my daddy, my teacher. And how you know how to find teachers? My mama showed them to me. She took me and left me at a place with teachers. I know I'm asking you, how do you have the sense, ability to find teachers? Or let me say it this way. Where you get the comprehension that your mama taking you to teachers? She gave it to me. Uh, I know you don't want to see. You gave it to yourself, but if you the one feel that you comprehend me, your mama didn't give you this when you thinking you comprehend me or not. Your teacher didn't give you this either. What you mean? What I mean is the one that asks the question receives the answer, right? Sometimes. Yeah. Okay. Sometimes. So when the sometimes happening of the answer, who has it? The one that asked the question? Yeah, because you the only one thinking. And you put these sounds together, and you say the answer to the question is two. Like, and then we said, and you was like 3 plus 3 is 6. Like you start feeling you comprehend these sound effects that we make. How are you? Then you can hear it, like you can hear it. Like I'm asking you how you doing. Like you can feel in you that it's a question being asked. Because you taught yourself how to be asked questions. You don't even know what we're talking about. What you mean? You don't you assuming or you feel that you know what asking a question is. But I do. But what I'm saying is you told yourself what it feel like for me to ask you a question. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. You told yourself what asking questions feel like. So take up your place. Stop. Well, you be lame, but you be the one they blame, right? You be lame. It is lame. It's that stuff that you get picked at for, bullied for, the stuff you get kicked out of parties for. You're a party pooper, and it's the world will. It's not gonna be feeling you for real. And y'all call yourself TIs and them other titles. It's because you're not of the world. You ain't supposed to be trying to fit in. They would take you in and love you. Why they not taking you in and loving you? As simple as love is in you. Now, I know y'all hide it. Some of you hide it. Love is in you. It's the whole thing, period. And we want to try to. It's like the person that got love in them, and they ain't supposed to be in jail or in prison, and they start acting like they ain't got no love. They acting. That's what it is. In bondage in Egypt, and you got love. You ain't supposed to be in bondage in Egypt. So you act like you in bondage in Egypt. You acting like you tough, and you can stand your ground, and you gonna get your respect. When it's because the love is in you, no matter how hard you're acting. To me, that's how you act with them for them to want to come and 20 people at your door, you know, because you acting. Be love, my beloved, my beloved, be love. You know, they call it softy, soft hearted, um, pushover. You gonna let them. Um, if I was you, I wouldn't. They got all these little ways to try to bring you over there, and don't want you at the same time. Yeah, that's the whole thing about it. Lukewarm, lukewarm Christians. I see them in real life. They want you, and then they don't want you. They say they want to come up, drop link. Terrible. Hi, gotcha. Do I pay attention to chat? I'm just not really looking at it. But I know you probably gone because I ain't paying attention to chat. People like attention. I'm really just talking to the one that can hear me. That can feel me in their heart. And if it's no one, it's okay. I love you all, but the one that stays, um, standing with me, I feel, in spirit, like, and not in front of me, or we facing each other like some other folks that ain't gonna come. That's what I'm saying. It's amazing how these better than you people can find you, and always want to find out you ain't graduated something, for example, right? And then when you're doing this YouTube stuff, even though they still watch, right? When you're doing this right here, they ain't nowhere around. Ain't that something? They chase me all around the place in spirit. And then right here, it's like we don't care. Cause that's what I'm saying. That's what you supposed to been doing the whole time. Even though y'all listen in the background. Yeah, I do like a Facebook movie chat night and stuff. Listening to Wayne. Cause the only one in the file, in the secret file, is the only one in the secret file. That is the secret file, right? That's a copy of the secret file. The only one in that copy of the file, secret file, is the only one in there. We ain't got to say names, titles. The position is the title. Like it's up to you though. If you staying with me, then the only one in that file is the only one in that file. You'll know if you're standing with me. When you come, what is it? You. Well, you don't know who you is, and you search for who you is in a language. That's not yours. To me, you'll never find it. Or if you do, well, it's still kind of hard to find. I mean, it's really in your face, right? It's in your face the whole time. But you look for it in English, so you go all the way outside of yourself. I know you travel the world in your mind to find yourself, and it's you that's traveling the world in your mind. It's you. Or you're looking for yourself, but it's yourself you're looking for. So it's kind of hard to turn around and look at yourself when you're going forward, or you feel you are, into ideas of yourself. When you're truly being who you're truly being. If you tell truth to yourself, it's truth. If you lie to yourself, you truly lying to yourself. Your life is truth. There ain't no way away from truth. It's the greatest thing to be gifted, to be the one to see us or see them, or who's given that gift to exist. You. They call it you and I verse. They call it universe. They started off with you. There go another word that you could pronounce. Universe or universe. Universe. Mm. See, you see a story on top of a story. That you stand over the universe. And why I say that? Because it's called the universe. And uni in Japan, I think, are also known as demons, right? So you stand over the demon verse. But you might put yourself at eye level with the universe or uni, universe, the universe, the universe, the unsix earths. No, four. The un for earths. You and four earths. You and for error. See? You and for heresy. Though the word is spoken, when we see one another, we talking. It's called see one another. One always witness truth, because one is truth to witness. So you shine light on the darkness. You shine light on the darkness in your life, and you spotted life was dark and shameful, embarrassing. Um, and you shine light on it so you can see your salvation, or you can see your dire moments that you got through because you are the witness of all things in your life. So it's trying to get you to erase your life, filling your life up with shadowy areas through shame. It causes you to eliminate your memory. When your memory getting erased, you're erasing your own memory. because your life is that only memory to have. Even when you're remembering it, it's your life where you will remember another day that you remembered it that day. Because your life is it. It is all that you seek. It is the one that finds it is the one that seeks it. Education, man, make you think you're not a part of something and you need to be, and or you're a part of something you don't want to be, or you start thinking you comprehend stuff, which is magic, which is magic, which is magic. Whom is magic, which is magic, which is magic, or which is magic. So when you come, what is it that you learned of the world? Magic. You learn magic. Because you are a living word. That's what we call you. Made born the Lord of Kings, who lived to save humanity. Because you are a living word. When you come, what is it? Living word. When you come, right? You're coming. The baby is coming. You're coming. No one can stop it. When you come, what is it? It's living word. You truly walk in that way in light. You truly come from that way in light. I am truth. I am in light, and I am Wayne. Something so easy, it's so powerful that the world hides it, attempts to hide it from everyone. They say they hold the key, but they would not use them to enter, nor would they allow others to enter. They would not go in, nor would they allow others to go in. So they won't allow y'all to listen to me. They told you don't listen to me. Y'all know it though. Some of you know it. Y'all know they told them ones that came to talk to y'all. Oh yeah, Wayne. Whatever, bruh. Outside my senses, the one that came and told y'all about me. Y'all know what I'm talking about. They told y'all don't listen to me. So some of you listen to me anyway. Cause it's like, why they don't want us to listen to you and you don't nobody talk like you? What they trying to get me to hide from myself? Why you? And you talking about you lame. And you don't know how to keep a woman. And yeah, everything that the world telling you, what's wrong with? What's wrong with a person? I still love y'all though, but it's obvious. It's written though. It's written in the Bible what you would do. I guess y'all was hiding, wanting me to hide my own word from myself. I guess because it's talking about what y'all gonna do, how you gonna do, when you gonna do it, how you look when you do it. People supposed to think I'm talking crazy when I'm telling what you're doing. Sound like I'm talking about Jesus in the Bible to me. But you're already telling what you're doing when you do it. Because nothing is hid from truth. All things is manifested in the light because you use light to see how, what you're going to do with Wayne. Your imagination, you're using light in your imagination to do what you're doing. Literally. You trying to see it in the dark, but you see your eyes in you and outside of you is seeing light in light. That's why you can see dark. And that's why you can see invisible. Because you are light. Even though you see yourself sneaking in the dark, you're using light to sneak in the dark, literally. And I see you. Can't help but to see you. You ain't even hide. Hiding is, I could never think that you hide. That's what hiding is. When I think you're hiding, you're not hiding. Because for one, I know you use light. You use light to betray me. You use light to come against me. How you see me to betray me? How you know I'm the one to cuss out all your life? How you know that? Because you see me in light. Even though it's probably dark all around where you seeing me and what you doing, you still see dark and light. You can see light, you can see darkness, because you are light. Blessed is the man, blessed is the lion that comes man when consumed by man. How you stay out of a pit that you see? You see the pit, you stay out of it. Even though the pit seems horrible or to fall in and seems like this, but when you see the pit, just go around it. Or plant it. Plant it in the ground. Sometimes seeds called pit. Or you when you see the pit, you can plant it in the ground. Or you could take it to another location. So you could just leave it. You could walk around the seed too. They don't want them to know truth. God don't want them to know truth yet. He building up his people that can hear it. They're gonna be like, damn, he talk like Wayne. Them that heard me. They're gonna be like, she talk like Wayne. That he talk like Wayne. Them that heard me but didn't listen. Gonna hear others that heard me that did listen. Because it was never for you to understand me. You weren't you weren't supposed to understand me. Ain't it well designed so you don't understand me? Bread from heaven, sent down from glory. Many things you were on earth, a holy king, a carpenter, but you are living word. Bread from heaven, sent down from glory. Many things you were on earth, a holy king, a carpenter, cause you are living word. Also ruler, Gentile redeemer, God on earth, God on earth, the living truth. And what a friend we have in you, 'cause you are living word. Also ruler, Gentile redeemer, God with us, God with us, the living truth. And what a friend we have in you, 'cause you are living word. Jesus, that's what we call you. Manger born, the Lord a King, who lives to save humanity. 'Cause you are living word. All right, about to go. I love you all, and may your steps be in the righteousness of your truth. Stay in love. Love thy neighbor as thyself, for how you see your reflection. And love Father in heaven. So all your heart, mind, body, and soul. A holy king, the carpenter.